Hi, Jun Tariman here, High Tech Dubai. This is my old TV set. It's a Xenon brand. This has been repaired twice already, and finally the display has some problem. So I stopped using this already. But actually, it still can still powered on because the circuit has no problem. It's only the screen. But now I'm going to transform this one into a solar panel lamp. Okay, so what is that? Stay until the end of this video and I'll show you. Okay, so we have to remove all the parts here. Next to be removed are the cables here attached to the panel, because we are going to extract the panel. That's the one we are interested into our next project. Now we have to dismantle the solar panel, the module. Not the solar, not really the solar panel, but the LCD panel of this TV. It's an LED panel. At the time when I bought this TV set in 2010, it's worth 10,000. So it's still quite expensive at the time. So we also have to remove that because we don't need this one actually. We only need the panel itself, the reflectors. So we are removing now the frame, the metal frame here. It's so hard. Okay, so we are removing the front. So this is the LED panel, and if you try to check here, there are damaged portions of the panel. This one, which is beyond repair. So that's why I have to abandon this TV set. This is what we want because this is a reflector. If we put some lights here, it will reflect to the area. So in short, I'm going to build a lamp out of this. I'll put some LEDs here, LED strips, so that this will be converted into a lamp. Okay, stuck to this plastic frame. I have to be. Oh my! Oh my! The This is what we need. Do not just. Okay. Okay. Sorry. The sheets. That's what we need. I'm stuck to this frame, the plastic frame. We need that later. Okay. So this is it. The frame. So if you try to check, there's a backlight here, some strips of light here, LEDs down there, also here. And this is his connection. So we can just remove the LED lights by pushing. Okay, you see that? I remove it. This is the LED strip for the backlight. Okay. Oh, it's not actually an LED, but some sort of LED tube. What a unique! It's a LED tube actually. I don't know if you can. It can be magnified by the camera. That's it. It's a magnet. It's a small tube, LED tube. Okay. Our purpose here is to make a lamp out of this LED screen, and what we're going to do is I remove the this one, the LED tube here, and I'm going to replace this with a strip, LED strip, somewhere here, the same area, the same place, or I just put it here. It's because this particular LED tube is not good for reflecting lights. This is only for backlight. What we are going to make is a lamp that has a capability or that has a light similar to the sun. Okay, a daylight. So it's exciting project actually. First time I do this. I just saw this in on YouTube, so I remember that I had a TV, so why not try? Okay. This is the reason I call this project solar light panel, because the lights from this panel would look like the sunlight. So my next is step is to buy a LED strip. Okay, so that's it. This is the frame. So I'll put here the LED, also here down. And afterwards, I'll assemble back the 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 panels and the reflectors, especially this one. This one is a reflector. This is very important. See that? It's very luminous. I'll clean that. Okay. I'm about to put up the LED strip on the solar light panel. So uh, I'm going to show you again the different layers of the solar lights panel made out of the TV screen. So this is the metal frame. Then it has also a plastic frame. It's the inner frame. Then it has finally the reflector, which we can use to reflect lights. This is the main component of this project. So you can see it's a very reflectorized sheet. Then it has the diffuser, okay, and the acrylic glass. This is the acrylic glass, and the frames here. Let's remove the frames. This is the frame on top of the acrylic glass. This is where the backlights are placed. So we're going to put up the LED strips here. So I bought the LED strip from NLEX. This is a 4-watt LED strip per meter. All in all, this is 5 meter. Then it has an adhesive, so I have to cut this one and install it on the panel. So it's a real. The back is has a 3M adhesive, and this is the daylight LED. Okay, you're only going to cut the LED at this portions at this mark. So you can see here, there's a mark here. So you're only supposed to cut on that line so that the LED would function normally. Okay. So I'm going to place this in the frame here. And exactly the frame ends here. So I'm going to cut the LED at this portion. Okay, that's for one. And for another frame, so this is it. I'm going to cut this portion. Okay, so I still have a lot of LEDs here on the reel. I can reserve this for future projects. So you can just remove the sticker here, the 3M sticker, so that you can place properly the LEDs on the frame. There are 24 LEDs on each side of our lamp panel, or a total of 48 LEDs. According to the manufacturer of this LED strip, for every meter of the strip, there are 60 pieces of LED, which is equivalent to 4 watts. Since this LED strip is to be powered by 12 volts DC, then we need at least 0.5 ampere power supply for a meter long strip. For safety reason, we should use a 1 ampere power supply for this project. So I'm going to connect the wires here, the black and red wires here, so that I could connect it to the other LED strip on the other side of the screen. I had already put in place the LED strips here and also up. So I have to connect this one to the plug by using these input jacks, the connectors. This is a little bit quite easy because it uses a screw, so it's easy to connect the wires here with these two plugs. The power supply that I used earlier was not functioning, so I wasn't able to try. Now this time it lit, so my solar light panel is now functioning. I just temporarily used the supply from my water dispenser at my corridor garden to the adapter is 12 volts, so it's enough for this solar light panel. So I will experiment. In the meantime, this is just a try. I will put the diffuser and the reflector. So ito na yung diffuser. Tingnan natin anong itsura. Okay, okay, na-diffuse. And now the uh, reflector. Okay, see? Ano siya? Balik rin natin nga. Okay. Or tanggalan natin ang diffuser kung anong itsura. So, may subago na akong lights. I can use diffuser. I may not use diffuser. So, ganun na siya ka-simple. So, I can just buy a 12 volts adapter to supply this one. Ito na yung final product ng aking kauna-unang upcycling project, the solar light lamp project. So ipapakita ko sa inyo, wala akong ibang mapaglagyan because my apartment is so small, it lacks space. So dito ko na siya inilagay sa aking wardrobe. Let's open and see for yourself. You see? So it turns on automatically when I open the second door. So ito na siya, nilagay ko dito. So wala ko talagang mapaglagyan. So I just put it here and I'll explain to you how I install this panel, the light panel, and what are the other requirements in installing inside the wardrobe. As you know, itong panel nito ay may metal frame because it's from the TV screen. So may panel siya at saka may metal frame. So hindi ko siya tinanggal ang metal frame then at saka yung bracket niya. So yung bracket niya yung ginamit ko para ma-attach ko yung buong panel sa loob ng cabinet. Dito ko nilagay sa wood niya sa at the top portion. So kita niyo may screw dito, nilagay ko siya. Okay. Then kung paano ko to pinailawan, I use a door switch. It's a mechanical switch. Ito siya. When I push this switch, kung isasara mo yung door, ma-push tong button na to and the lamp will turn off. Try natin. So you see, pinindot mo, kung i-close mo yung door, syempre ma-push siya inside, so it will turn off. But when you open the door, ma-release yung button and again it will turn on. So nakakonect to siya sa AC outlet. Nilagyan ko ng mga plugs so that I could easily connect it to the outlet. But before the outlet, syempre yung power supply niya. Now for this kind of panel, as we have computed, it's a 4 watts per meter. Then the total length of this LED strip that I put in on this panel, less than 1 meter siya. So you only need about 0.3 amperes or 0.5 amperes. So to make it safe and sure that you are safe, so I would suggest you should use 1 ampere power adapter. Madali lang naman ang wiring ng door switch na to. If you push the button, it means off. And makikita nyo, puro red ang wire nito because this is the positive line of the 12 volt power supply. Yung isang linya yan, papunta siya doon sa side ng adapter. Ito na siya, yung isang side galing sa door switch. At ang isang namang kable from the door switch, ito siya. So papunta siya dito sa jack. Okay? So then yung black naman, that's the negative, directly from the power adapter. Nakakonect siya din dito sa jack, papunta namang lamp. So kompleto ang supply niya. Yung negative niya is directly from the power supply at yung positive niya ay dadaan muna dito sa door switch. Then ang yung isang connection ng door switch ay papunta doon sa power adapter. So that makes the circuit complete. Okay? I hope you understand that. Actually, minimal lang yung gastos ko dito sa upcycling project na to because the light panel is the old LED screen of my old TV set. Kinuha ko and ginawa kong ito, light panel. So, nakakasave ako actually dito ng konti. Although, bumili ako ng isang buong reel ng LED strip, but I only use about 1 meter of it. So, may extra 4 meters pa ako doon. So, magagamit yun for my future projects. So, yun ang nagawa ko dito sa upcycling project na to. And it's only the beginning of my upcycling project because I intend to do more upcycling project in the future. And just like in other projects, I'll again post it here on my channel, High Tech Tabay. Daghang salamat. Ako si Jun Tariman.